Hey guys, it's Brie, and today, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be doing the characters book tag. I'll link the creator of this tag in the doobly-doo, so go check him out after you've finished watching this video. So basically, there's a couple of questions, and I've been meaning to do this tag for quite some time. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so question number 1 is, who is the best Kick-Ass character? Now I'm just going to have to go with a cop-out answer for this one. It's got to be Rose Hathaway from the Vampire Academy series. I mean, in the first one she's like in the beginning stages of kick-assery, but in the second novel she takes badass to a whole new level. She just kicks a whole lot of butt, and she's so strong and independent, and she does not let anyone tell her what to do. And yeah, so the award for kick-assery goes to Rose. Question number 2 is, which character do you most dislike? This has got to go to Keith from Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead. He's just a foul creature. He is worse than those fantasy villain type creatures because he's human, and if you've read this book you know why he's so despicable and foul and slimy. Ugh, just no, I just really want him to burn in hell. Question number 3 is, which fictional character would you date and why? I have to give this honor to Frank from Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I read this book at the end of last year, and why I would date him is because he's got that nerdy kind of look going for him, and he's so cute, and he's so humble, and he's just so much fun, and he's a really good listener, and he's just a sweetheart. Him. Question number 4 is, if you could change any character in any way, what would it be? I chose Gideon from Ruby Red by Kristen Gear. He's just so moody patootie. He was so, he frustrated me to no end. It was like he was in love with Gwyneth and then he hated her. He's just so bipolar. I mean, make up your mind, man. So I would change that about him. He really got on my nerves. I really wanted to like him, but that moodiness, y'all, it's not attractive. Not attractive. Question number 5 is, what character to you made all the wrong choices that didn't add anything to the book? I've got to go with Zoe from the House of Night series, but especially from this book, Betrayed. If you've read this book, which I kind of sympathize with you, she does something completely naive and very stupid and just without any thought whatsoever. She just jumps straight into it, all hormonal, and I mean, it adds angst and frustration and intensity to this book, but it was just unnecessary drama and it wasn't called for at all. I found it just redundant, and all it did was just mess up my emotions and just made me really angry. Question number 6 is, which character was the best villain whom you loved to hate? This has got to go to Eli from Vicious by V.E. Schwab. He was just the epitome of villainy. Ha! Rhyming! Actually, I didn't even mean to rhyme, but woo! I found him so manipulative and so cunning and so just wrong and so misguided, but there's also something to be said about a villain who thinks that they're doing the right thing, and that to me brings the term villain to a whole new level, because some villains, they know that they're doing the wrong thing, but when villains think that they're doing the right thing, that's when shit gets serious, and that's when I think villains are really true villains, if you know what I mean. Yeah? So him. Question number 7 is, who is your favorite sidekick character with the most heart? I had to give this to Susanna from the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. She's just so hilarious with how miniature she is, but how big her heart is, and she's just a force to be reckoned with, and she doesn't take anyone's crap, and she gives everything her all, and she does not give up on her friends, and she's always there for them. And I think in a world this insane, and to stick with your best friend through it all really says something about your character. So definitely Susanna. Question number 8 is, what is your favorite fictional romantic relationship? With this one, I had to go with Practice Makes Perfect by Julie James. I know this cover is completely cheesy and completely corny, but the relationship between these two protagonists was epic. I was laughing until I got stomach cramps, and the romance is completely believable, and it was just so heartwarming, and it was a really great romance. I would consider this an adult-y book. It has got some scenes that I probably wouldn't recommend to people below 16 years old, but I love this book. It's my favorite Julie James book, and if you haven't read Julie James's novels and you are a epic romance lover, you need to check out her stuff. I'm telling you, she is a genius, and this couple will forever and always be my favorite romance couple. Question number 9 is, what character do you think is the most strongest? I've been tossing up between the main character in The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black, and I've also been tossing up between Liesl from The Book Thief by Margaret Suzak. Both of these girls, they lose their families in different ways, and they also come face to face with death in really horrible and torturous circumstances. But I think Liesl won this round. She is one of the most strongest book fictional characters I've come across. She goes through so much heartbreak. I can't even stand reading it, but it is just so beautiful at the same time. So definitely Liesl is one of the best and strongest fictional characters out there. You go, Margaret Suzak. Question number 10 is, who is the best protagonist? I had to do some serious soul searching for this question. It is so hard to choose a favorite character, let alone a main character, but I think I finally ended up with Evie from The Diviners. This girl, she's so old-fashioned, and I love that about her, but she's also really spontaneous, really headstrong, and so funny. I love a main character that can make me laugh, so definitely Evie. She is positively my favorite main character. And lastly, question number 11 is, who do I tag? I tag the book fanatics, and I also tag Maddie Duplessis. I love this tag, and hopefully you love these questions, so I'm hoping that you do them, and I would love to see your answers. So with that all said and done, I'm going to end this video now. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. I know I did. Leave some comments below on what your answers would be to these questions. I would love to hear from you. So that's it, guys. See you in my next video. Bye!